Welcome back to Primetime.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, the opposition People's National Party has laid the terms under which it will sign the draft constitutional reform report.
In making his case at a press briefing today, PNP leader Mark Golding stressed that his party's position is not a political ploy.
Jamaica Maitland has the details.
The opposition People's National Party is rubbishing claims that it's sabotaging Jamaica's constitutional reform process after its members refused to sign the recommendations put forward by the committee. On Tuesday, the opposition, during a press conference, told the country why.
We could not sign because we knew some of the positions in the document were contrary to long-standing PNP's policy. The matter of the CCJ is a 1-2 matter for us, because this has been a long-standing issue.
According to opposition leader Mark Golding, the issue of the Caribbean Court of Justice being the final appellate court for Jamaicans was non-negotiable.
Our position is that time come to leave the British monarchy in full, once and for all. When Jamaica is moving out of the King's Yard, we cannot have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the yard. That would leave us neither fish nor fowl in another man's yard. That can't work.
Just last week, the Privy Council received approval from the UK government for judges in different countries to preside over matters, countries like Jamaica. President Robert Reid said having a judge with direct knowledge of the local issues would enhance the quality of the Privy Council decision-making. Former President of Jamaica's Court of Appeal, retired Justice Seymour Panton, in a Gleaner article, urged the government to reject it. Now, the opposition says the process to appoint a president who will replace the Governor General is a little worrying. That's because, based on the recommendation, the government of the day could use its majority in the parliament to elect that person, which lends itself to political influence. The opposition also wants impeachment to be considered, but that was shut down by the Constitutional Reform Committee. Now, the opposition did release a document today stating their position, but that was a little bit difficult to follow because the Constitutional Reform document has not been made public, and that's why they want it to be released.
In my view, this report, which has gone to cabinet, should have been widely distributed so that the country can see what it is recommending, because it is supposed to be the consultations with the people which has led to the drafting of this report.
But what if cabinet approves the report without the opposition signatures? It would mean the report would be tabled in Parliament and go through the process to be passed. Mr. Golding said he would have to use his powers as the opposition.
If they want to push forward without the opposition on board, they can do so. We can't stop them from pushing forward. But we know that when it comes to Parliament, we have a responsibility, and the Constitution gives us certain powers, and we will be exercising those in due course.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.